Here's a sneak peek at some upcoming changes to politics and war, specifically in regards to how you manage your cities. First of all, you no longer have to buy your infrastructure in allotments of 100 and your land in allotments of 500. You'll still be charged as if you did, however, you can enter in an amount like $200 and you'll see the calculated price here. And you can do the same thing with land. You can see it'll just update the cost accordingly. So it would charge you as if you bought infrastructure in two allotments of 100 and then land in two allotments of 500 in this example. But it lets you do it all in one click. Now, the next thing is the ability to use city templates. And how these work is that you can import and export a template. This city has 1,000 infrastructure and it's got 20 improvements. Nuclear power plant, some farms, some other stuff. Now what I'm going to show you how to do is that you can essentially duplicate cities very easily. So what I'm going to do here is hit the export button and this gives me a template. So I'm going to copy and paste this template here and then we're going to go back. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my next city, which is called Boulder City Clone. And this one is currently at 300 infrastructure. It's got 6 improvements. And so what I'm first going to do is I'm going to buy 700 more infrastructure. So instead of having to buy 100 infrastructure 7 times, punch in 700, hit go. You can see it's going to cost me a little over $2 million. Now we have 1,000 infrastructure. You can see the city's not powered though. We're still only at 6 improvements and we probably want different ones. So instead of having to go through and buy and sell, 25 clicks worth, what we're going to do is we're going to go to this import button. We're going to paste in our template and now we can preview the operation. It's going to tell us that it's going to cost $687,000, 5 aluminum, and 120 steel. So this is the total cost after selling the improvements that we have and then buying the new ones when needed. So I'm going to go ahead and hit execute operation. And you can see that we were charged accordingly. We can go back and view our city. And now we essentially have a duplicate of that first city. It sold the improvements that we didn't need, like the coal power plant, and bought the ones we did need, like the nuclear power plant. Lastly, we're going to do this one more time with this Boulder City Clone 2. This city has 0 improvements and 10 infrastructure and 20 land, so it's basically just like a brand new city. So what we're going to do here is we're going to enter in 990 infrastructure, and we're going to enter in 500. I'll do 980 land, so we can buy it up to 1,000, just so you can see how this works. So it calculates the total cost of that, what it would cost you otherwise. We hit go. We're charged. We're now at the correct amount of infrastructure and land area. And now we're going to import our city template, preview the operation. So this costs a little bit more because we're not selling improvements like we were before. Execute and go back to view our city. And you can see now we have 2 clones of our first city. And this was very, very simple and easy to do. So next time you have to do some improvement swapping for going to war, coming out of war, building a brand new city, your life should be a lot easier. Right now, this is currently available at alex.politicsandwar.com. That's being tested to make sure there's no game-breaking bugs. If you'd like to help in the testing, you're more than welcome to get on alex.politicsandwar.com. It's the same database as the test server, so if you have a test server account, you have an alex.politicsandwar.com account. If you don't, you can just register. You won't get an email. It'll just give you your password outright. So yes, please go ahead and help us if you're interested. The sooner that we get this all bug tested and ready to go, it'll be live on the production server. So thank you guys for checking out this preview, and I hope you are as excited as I am for city templates and bulk infrastructure and land purchases.